It is about 6:30 and I'm getting ready for the day. I think I'm gonna try and have a really long day today because to cross the River Rhine, the route doesn't go through Nijmegen, but instead goes through Germany a little bit. And as far as I could tell, there's not much campsites there. So to get the campsites back in the Netherlands, that would add about 20-25 kilometers compared to what I've done so far in a day. So quite a lot more. It's gonna depend on, how I feel on the terrain, whether or not that's gonna be feasible, but I'm gonna try. So that's why I got up just as soon as I woke up, rather than try and fall back asleep for another hour or so. But first I'm gonna make some coffee, have my breakfast, and then it's about a 30-minute cycle to the nearest town where there's a grocery store so I can get my lunch, some snacks, some sweets, things like that. Today's route looks pretty good. Again, a few mountain bike trails, a few towns. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but I definitely feel my legs are getting a bit sore, getting a bit stiff, but that's not surprising. But usually once you start cycling and then warming up, the soreness and the stiffness disappears. So I think it should be good. It should be a good day again. It is just after 7:30 and I'm ready to go, which is good timing because the grocery store opens at 8, so I should arrive there just a little bit after. And yeah, it's starting to clear up. It was very bit darkish cloud earlier, but now I see quite a few blue patches in the sky, so hopefully it's going to be a nice bit sunny day, because so far it hasn't really felt like summer. Although at the same time it's quite nice that it's not too hot. But yeah, let's see what today brings. I've done my shopping and I also got some juice and a croissant with chocolate, I think, to have now before continuing. And I'm just gonna sit here in front of this old farmhouse with a well next to the tourist information, although most of the things here except the supermarket is closed because it's still early. But yes, I'm just gonna have a second breakfast and then get on with cycling. It is about 10 o'clock and I've cycled 30 kilometers. I'm definitely feeling that this is day 4. My legs start to get tired a lot quicker than I remember from the past couple of days. So yeah, I can feel that I've cycled, it would probably be around 300 kilometers now in total. So I have about 270 more to go. But yes, there's a picnic table here, picnic area, so I'm going to take a break here and yeah, hopefully I can get some energy back. And then it's especially the legs, I think. I just feel that I'm a lot slower compared to the other days, but that's okay. It's just that I have a party on Sunday afternoon, so I'm hoping to have to get the whole trail done by then. And today it's Thursday. Is it? Yes. So it should be doable as long as I keep to around 100 kilometers. But we'll see how it goes. I am now in the city center of Doetinchem, and the route doesn't go like through the town, but I don't remember ever having been here, so I thought I'll just cycle to the main the main area. So I'm now sitting next to a church and there's loads of cafes around, but I already stopped at the grocery store to get something else to drink, so I don't need to go to a cafe or anything. So I'm just gonna sit here, have my lunch break. It's about 1:30 and I got pretty hungry. Yeah, so far it's going pretty well. There were 2 mountain bike trails, and at one point I didn't take a turn too well and I hit a tree with the tip of my handlebar and I fell over. Luckily I wasn't going very fast. I do have a scratch on my arm, but other than that everything seems to be fine with me and the bike. But yeah, still those mountain bike trails are, especially those parkours, are really cool. I really enjoy doing them, but I do go pretty slow. Around 3:15, just before I crossed the border into Germany, I was really tired and there was a campsite there. So I went there to the reception area and they said they don't do camping for one night, which is a bit silly because there were plenty of people there. And I'm assuming they're cleaning the toilet and shower block every day anyway, so I don't know what the difference would be. But anyway, they didn't allow me to stay. And then for the whole 25 kilometers more or less through Germany, there were no campsites at all. And I was so tired, and then it started raining a bit, and then I had to do one super steep climb, which I decided to skip. And yeah, so I took a easy cycling lane just around that hill, and then after that I went into the woods, which was also a lot of up and down. I think it was like up to 81 meters, then down a little, then up and again 10-20 meters up. It was beautiful, but very tiring. I'm exhausted, and now I just crossed back over into the Netherlands, and just like 1 or 2 kilometers after that there's this mini campsite, there was no one here at the reception, but I called and they said to just find it a good spot. So I put my bike somewhere. I have no idea what I'm going to pay, but we'll see. I'm assuming someone is gonna walk around because it's 6 o'clock now, so it might be, you know, the dinner time. But I'm exhausted. It was very beautiful, this last section through beautiful woods, but I'm just very, very tired. So I'm gonna pitch my tent, take off my shoes, make food, and I think I'm gonna fall asleep very soon today. I'm so tired. I was ready to call it a day like 2.5 hours ago, almost 3 hours ago. So yeah, I'm very, 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 very tired. It is about 8 in the morning and I've started getting ready, packing up. I'm just gonna have my coffee and breakfast here before fully packing everything up. And then I'll cycle into Gennep, where I'll go to the grocery store and then cycle for the rest of the day. The plan is probably to end up somewhere around Roermond. So again, about 100 kilometers probably, but we'll see how it goes today, because yesterday it was really too much, so hopefully I feel covered enough to do another good day of cycling. I just went to the shop. I got bread rolls for lunch and a croissant for now. And I also bought juice, which I'm gonna drink now. And it's a bit of it's not cold, but it's a bit chilly today. And we'll see how it goes. It looks like the weather forecast says that there might be some rain every once in a while, but hopefully it will be like the previous days, but if it does rain, it's just a very short, like a couple of minutes rain. But we'll see how it is. I do feel like my legs are a bit tired, and yeah, it's sitting back on the saddle quite painful the first couple of minutes. I thought it was 160, but it's closer to 200 kilometers to go to the end. So we'll see how far I'll go today. It's a day with rain every once in a while. Twice I was able to take shelter underneath a tree or a small don't know, like where there was like a map with a small shelter, and then I saw that a real heavy bit of rain was coming, and I quickly cycled to this visitor center where they have a cafe, and you can't be in Limburg and not have a cherry pie, which is what I had with a coffee. I'm not going very fast today. It's 12:30ish and I've done about 35 kilometers. So, I mean, it's not a problem, but I'll definitely not be able to finish the whole trail by tomorrow, end of day. Also because there's more rain coming and I don't want to get all soaked. So, just whenever there's rain, I'll try and find some shelter. But now it's dry again for a little while, so I'm going to continue cycling. It started to rain again. I was just about to sit down somewhere to have lunch because I'm getting hungry, and when I had the cherry pie I didn't have anything else, and it's now I think close to 2 o'clock, and just when I sat down at this picnic table there I heard thunder, and yeah, I looked it up and a really heavy rain cloud was coming over right here. There's a restaurant here, but I'm not sure if I want to go in there because I want to just have my own like bread rolls, and I think it should pause relatively quickly, so I think I'm in this tiny little shelter so I think I can just wait it out and make my bread roll here perhaps. Let's see. This section of the route is very small. It's completely overgrown and it's full of trees blocking the way. Especially this last one was quite a struggle to get my bike over. I don't think anyone comes here regularly. I mean, it's quite surprising for it being in the Netherlands that you have these kind of trails that are not maintained. But it's exhausting. But I don't think this is gonna keep going for that much longer. But other than that, it's really fun today. It's a lot of forest trails, single track trails, mountain bike routes, not so much a parkour, but through beautiful woodlands and nature reserves. It's really a beautiful trail today. It's nearly 4 p.m. and I just turned off the route to go to a campsite, and I just now realized I don't have dinner. I brought 3 dinners from home which I still had left over from way back and I wanted to finish, but I don't have anything for tonight anymore. So I'm just gonna see where the grocery stores are, but I'm guessing they're beyond the campsite because the campsite is just at the edge, like north of Venlo. I'm gonna look it up to make sure, but probably I'm gonna go to the campsite first, set my tent up and everything, and then just cycle to the nearest grocery store back and forth. I think that will probably be the best option, but I'm gonna look it up. I completely forgot about not having dinner. Otherwise I would have gotten like instant noodles or something at the grocery store this morning. It's just starting to rain again. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad. So yeah, quickly gonna look up the campsite, look up the grocery store, and hopefully make it to the campsite still dry, because I managed to shelter for the rain every time so far today. And I'm underneath some trees now as well, so should be fine. I'm at the campsite. I decided to go to a petrol station where there was a small shop. Of course, they didn't really have what I wanted and it was super expensive, but I got something anyway. It was just because it was just like 2 minutes away from the campsite. Although the proper shop was just 7 minutes, so I was just being lazy. But I'm at the campsite. It's the most expensive one so far. It's 20 euros. But I'm quickly gonna pitch my tent. The sun has come out. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but hopefully it will last. And take a shower because I'm very muddy. And then, yeah, I got something to drink, some crisps, so I'm just gonna enjoy and relax and get ready mentally for tomorrow. I'm pretty tired physically and mentally because this is something I've never really done before. I'm really enjoying it. It's really cool. Those trails are so good. But physically it's a whole different thing compared to hiking for like 2 weeks or so. I just took a shower. I have my tent set up. Only now I realized that the party I'm I'm going to is not on Sunday, but it's tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to take a break for this tour, like tomorrow. So I didn't need to have stayed at this campsite. I could have just gone straight there today, but it's alright. So I'm gonna stay here for the night, and then tomorrow morning I'm going to cycle into Venlo to the train station, which is just 15 minutes. And then let's see if I can come back out on Sunday already, or yeah, something like that, to finish the last probably 2 days left to Drielandenpunt, so the border between the Netherlands, Belgium and Germany. And so yeah, sudden change of plans, which shouldn't have happened because I should have known it was on Saturday and not on Sunday, but that's that's all right. It happens, I guess. So yes, so for dinner I have like a quinoa salad, and I can make some hot chocolate if I want to have something warm, and I have my crisps as well. And now I have too much food because I still have a lot of snacks as well, but I can bring them back out on Sunday or whenever it is that I'm gonna finish the last 2 days of the trail. But yeah, today was a beautiful day. I really enjoyed it. My bike is so muddy. At some points, like, you could hear the rough sand in the mud like grinding in everywhere in the bike, I guess. It definitely needs some cleaning and some oil tomorrow or Sunday before I head out again. But I guess that's what mountain biking is about. If you're not muddy, then did you even really go on a mountain bike? Even though there's no mountains here, I don't think even those small uphills were so exhausting. I can't imagine like cycling in the actual mountains. It would be fun maybe, but I just don't have the strength to keep climbing on quite a steep elevation for, or steep incline for more than just a couple of minutes. Maybe that's a type of strength that will grow as well as I do it more often. But yeah, it's now nearing 6 p.m. so I'm gonna eat my salad and just read a book, and every once in a while the sun comes out and then it alternates with some rain. But yeah, there's a picnic table here, so let's see how long I can sit here before the rain forces me into my tent.